Denims is back in response to my video. Let's see. She's got some really great. I can't. Oh, she's responding to the podcast. I love how she does this. She covers her mouth like, I'm so shocked, you guys. This is so genuine reaction. This is just, I can't do it. I'm to be away. Did you tell him to say he's hotter than me? Was that your line? I think it probably was.
I'm pretty sure Dan is laughing because he thinks it's funny, but he's trying to pretend like he's laughing because he thinks it's stupid.
No, Denims. Let me just stop you right there. This is one of the most unbelievably cringe things I've ever seen in my life.
No.
You're lying.
No.
I'm not lying.
You know, like...
I'm not lying.
Also, that's not a good diss, saying that I'm hotter than you. Like, what are you talking about? It's stupid.
Because it's not true? Is that what you're saying?
It's also... It's definitely untrue. Frankly.
Wake up, Ethan.
This is no longer a dream. This is
Denims, who, once again, aligning himself with Denims. Look how he gets all excited. Oh, I'm finally the subject of the conversation.
Here we go.
Finally, somebody's talking and thinking about me. I'm all ears. Here you go, girlie.
No.
Who literally calls my wife a baby killer.
I've literally never called your wife a baby killer.
Just to like bring her back to reality for a second.
I mean, having the queen is cell
You
phoning.
opened the
Damn, dude.
The IDF member is bringing us back to reality. Okay? The IDF member is bravely taking a break from killing unarmed children to bring us back to reality.
Now, she did say children.
Terror babies. Terror babies.
No, she called them terror babies.
Sorry.
Yeah. I see you were trying to be generous there. Denims is the queen of self-owning. And clearly, iDubbbz spent a little too much time with her. Remember the good days we used to pay for Instagram?
All the money I wasted on these ads.
A picture of you guys together.
Well, it was a different time. It was a different time.
That was one of the funniest things ever. Totally understandable, by the way.
I bring so much to the show, don't I?
You do. You do. Of course you do. Yeah, of course. It made sense when you explained it, but God, that was so funny, dude. Holy shit. Just a picture of you and Ian, sponsored post.
Yeah, it's
Can we find that? Yeah. We gotta pull it up.
It's funny. All the like Bad Empanada and stuff calling me like a house slave and all this other crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, you think that bothers me? Do you know the embarrassment I have done to myself? Do you know this shit? Have you seen the Reddit post saying that I sponsored a fucking post with iDubbbz?
Right. I mean, yeah. But yeah, I forgot. Bad Empanada graciously called you a house slave because you work for this show.
Yep.
Normal stuff here, guys. Good faith conversations all around. Why am I getting sponsored? AB posts. Sponsored. That is so goddamn funny, bro.
When I put
what was it? It was like you got some free credits or something?
It was,
like, might as well.
And
I mean, that's understandable.
Free credits, one, and two, I never thought in a million years it would fucking show it. The whole night, iDubbbz took me backstage. I'm sitting behind Sean O'Malley, all these. It was like a Make-A-Wish night. And I'm trying to play it cool and not trying to be a fanboy. And like, I'm not taking too many photos. I don't want him to think I'm using him or anything for the experience. And then this happens.
Man, oh man.
He was the nicest one about the whole thing.
Do you think this is a fair statement to make? That without Frogan complaining about me silently unfollowing her, that none of this may have happened? Like, think about it.
I don't think that that's true.
Really? Isn't there a chance?
I think you still would have made the content, Nuke, about Hassan, because ultimately it was the discussion about Hezbollah and Hamas and stuff that got you fired up about Hassan specifically.
Yeah, that's true. It was kind of unavoidable, the brewing conflict between us.
But yeah, I mean, I guess
I like the idea of it,
prior to that, it may have been more chill, I suppose.
I think
it's funny to think about. So that we have that. You know what I mean? We have that. Terrible things.
I've literally
I do wish we
said
lived in that
anything.
timeline.
I've actually been very kind to your wife on many occasions, and said that if she was down to denounce the IDF's horrible actions, people would flock to her and love her, and they would not hold her accountable for anything that she did when she was in the IDF. But okay, that's it. That was the best you can come up with.
Your dream. This is a nightmare. Wake up.
Ethan,
And
it's not a nightmare. I mean, it is shocking.
What a nightmare.
It's real. Why is he like so full of himself? Where he's like, "Wake up, dude! This is your nightmare."
You know,
Like,
I
dude,
would
you're not
point out that she keeps playing with her hair, but you know what? After a week of that wig, I get it, girl.
You get it. No
Get it,
hate.
girl.
Dan is with you. Dan stands in solidarity with you. That guy. You're not that guy anymore.
the comedy understander here to tell us what's comedy and what's not.
Clearly. I mean, well, you know, he's the one in his one that was like, that's not podcasting. Every time I see that, I'm like, dude, how can you go out there and say that on camera? Now, am I the keeper of comedy? Well, let's just say this. I'm the last line of defense. Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah, we say, in the comedy world, we say we're the last line of defense.
Who are you? Okay.
Oh, the guy.
I saw him.
Okay.
I know people that know Joe Rogan. Who the fuck are you?
They're going to take you seriously.
Of course they will. Of course they will. Everybody knows I have great admiration for Joe Rogan.
Dumb bitch is telling you to wake up.
This dumb bitch? Well, oh yeah, because she was calling rape victims liars. That's why I called her a dumb bitch.
Nope. You were saying that someone was raped continually over 50 days and they weren't.
That's a crazy leap. I said she was being raped continuously over 50 days? Like what? Okay, anyway, here's the receipts.
Have been released so far have said that they have been raped.
Yep.
They literally had at least one hostage that was released by Hamas that said, yeah, well, they raped me with their eyes. And then they had a different one that said, yeah, well, they didn't rape me, which made me feel ugly. And so I got a nose job.
Imagine her saying this against any other survivor that wasn't Israeli. Imagine the balls to actually speak that heinously, to dehumanize someone that unforgivably if they weren't Israeli. Of course they would never. And they would be called out too for it.
So it was a form of rape. Like, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
The hostages have public statements. You can go look at them.
Yeah, I wish you would.
The sexual assault I experienced should never happen to any human being under any circumstances. No one should ever be sexually violated, and there are no justifying circumstances for these crimes.
My favorite one that didn't make this cut is when she's watching a testimonial of someone describing what they went through, and she goes, wasn't this debunked? Like a person sharing their first-hand experience, and she's like, wasn't this debunked? I've never called him a liar. Okay. Sure, whatever you want.